Japan's New Year's Eve MMA shows are more than a tradition. They are a cultural event that blends sport, spectacle, and national pride into one unforgettable night. For decades, these cards have drawn massive audiences and created moments that live on long after the final bell. Former RIZIN announcer Joe Ferraro has often explained that these events are not just about fights, but about atmosphere, storytelling, and timing. The tradition began with Pride FC, which turned New Year's Eve into the biggest night on the Japanese MMA calendar. Held at the iconic Saitama Super Arena, those shows featured legendary matchups and tournament finals that defined an era. Many of the fighters who stepped into the ring on those nights later became global stars and Hall of Fame names. Even after Pride faded, the tradition never lost its meaning. RIZIN brought New Year's Eve MMA roaring back and has kept it alive with consistency and intent. Every year, the promotion returns to the same venue, building anticipation months in advance. This year's Super Powerhouse Festival continues that legacy with championship fights, tournament finales, and high-profile stars that appeal to both hardcore fans and casual viewers. Ferraro has compared Japan's New Year's Eve MMA events to the Super Bowl, not just for the action, but for the attention they command. The appeal stretches far beyond the cage. Viewers tune in for the pageantry, the production, and the sense that something special is happening. For sponsors and advertisers, it is the most valuable night of the year, a moment when the entire country is watching the same screen. Because of that importance, RIZIN plans its entire calendar around this one night. Fighters are signed, tournaments are launched, and storylines are developed with the New Year's Eve finale in mind. Grand Prix events begin months earlier, carefully building toward a climax that feels earned rather than rushed. This approach allows RIZIN to deliver meaningful matchups instead of last-minute attractions. This year's card reflects that philosophy, featuring title fights and tournament finals that bring long-running narratives to a close. Even when setbacks occur, such as injuries that cancel marquee bouts, the event still carries weight because of its place on the calendar. Super Powerhouse Festival also marks a major milestone for RIZIN itself, celebrating a decade since its first event. Over the years, the promotion has helped launch the careers of fighters who later found success on the world stage. That legacy reinforces why New Year's Eve in Japan remains sacred for MMA. It is a night where history, opportunity, and spectacle collide, reminding fans why this tradition still matters.